Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 165, and we're gonna have to be using it. Apparently, we're gonna be using Xbox controls. Fuck it, I don't care. In the last part, I do care. That's not a lie. There we go. No. Wait. I got this. I don't got this. Anyway, so in the last part, we finished off some random quests. We kept doing shit, and. I think I've got two quests other than obviously Witch Contract and it's Witch Contracts that are in this region. Of course, we've got all of the Witch Contracts and the various other regions, which we will be doing. We've got all of the Scavenge Hunts. Again, we'll be doing those. I don't want to touch this quest yet. Like, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to do... Fuck it, we'll go do this one. I don't know what I had originally planned to do last part, because that was a couple of days ago. And, I actually recorded both parts in the same day, which is becoming a rarity for me with my streaming. I typically just record one part of each, and then I go, you know, I don't really give myself much time anymore, because I'm playing games with friends, and, like, it sounds stupid, like, oh, I've got no time during a lockdown, and I'm not technically working, but I am actually considered busy, which is what annoys me a little bit. I'm a very weird person, though, so if I don't have free time to myself, I get a bit, I always get a bit stressy and anxious and stuff like that. I'm a fucking weirdo, that's the best way to put it. But, yeah, so at the moment, I've pretty much just been streaming, playing this, like, doing my Let's Plays. That's about it. I've not really done anything else. Obviously, I've played games with friends, but even then, like, a lot of the times when I've streamed with them, I've been streaming with them. So, you know, it kind of takes away half of the problem, or at least, like, you know, it becomes more of, like, this is now two things at once, which, you know, eases the anxiety, like, to give me some of my own time, but... well, let's focus on The Witcher, which I really wish I could record two parts today, but I'm going to have to do the other part after the streaming and after I've recorded Grom. Because I've got D&D. D&D is fucking awesome. So in today's part, what we're going to be doing, like I said, is we're going to focus on we're going to do every quest but the main quest. That's going to be the best way to look at it. I'm probably going to even hit contracts up. I do intend to do contracts all in a row. Like, I intend to have, like, a series of parts where I'm just doing contracts from the lowest level to the highest level of ones I've got. I will probably be doing that before I do my, scavenger hunts or treasure hunts for the armors. Because, you know, it'd make more sense, yeah, if I do it afterwards, sorry, if I do it beforehand, I'll have the money to just buy all the armor, you know, and show it all off, because I don't know how many... I mean, the game's been out for years, but there's always people who haven't seen stuff or didn't bother getting or only seen it on Google, like, only Googled images of it, and, you know, they want to, like, maybe see it in a video or something like that, but I don't know. There's always a reason to get it and show it off, which is what I'm gonna fucking do. But we've currently got what I'm just gonna call Excalibur, because I'm pretty sure the lady that... This is what I was thinking about last part, because we got Excalibur, we got the Ardenaunt, I believe it's called. Ardenaut, I believe that is called. I believe that's pronounced, sorry. Ah, yes, this quest. I knew he'd be back here. So yeah, we got that, which is basically, I will Google it in a second.
Scale. Colors unusual. Silver. Never seen one like this.
I'm sure that's more red there, pal, but, you know, sure. Sure, Geralt, you're the expert.
Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I'd prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Jocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The de Salfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
Well, let's find this second victim. Though, I kind of want to leave it alone.
These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the Basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Okay. So, where's this beautiful scent? Well, if it's tannin, it's probably the worst fucking scent in the world. So let's figure out where the worst fucking scent in the world's going. No, it's this way. Come out of the way. Right, there it is. So where are you going, Mr. Scent? I like how the dude's actually following me and everything. Apparently.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Blood stains. Clear as day.
Well, when one lead fails, you always count a second or a third.
Sense perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Dear Gaston, in reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm the official itinerary supported by the Guild still goes through the lands belonging to Count de Salvararis. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror. So even in the case of destruction of the entire cargo, the Guild will suffer no monetary losses. Interesting. So the Guild will... Oh, well, there it is. There's the fucking smell. Jesus fucking Christ. I can fucking barely see it.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
It's a feed, all right.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Bohold, Kennet and Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Bohold mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected.
If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, You made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given,
Your share, Witcher.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
you spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the Reavers would surely have slain my Yokast.
Thanks.
Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Yokast could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
No reason to kill a basilisk. Because, you know, I'm getting paid not to. Right. Okay, it looks like I don't really have an option of what quest to do as much now. Fuck. Well, that just means I need to go I need to go read some more notice boards. There's 2 I haven't got. Shit. Okay, so we'll find our way over to Castello Ravello Vineyard, and we'll go pick that up. Because I have no... like I said, I'm not going to do the main story for a while. But, yeah, I had no intention of killing the basilisk. I just didn't see a point in it. Like, if the basilisk wasn't harming anyone... I mean, if it only harms people as he said... I mean, I'm taking his word for it at this point, but... You know... Geralt likes to give people the, you know, benefit of the doubt once around. I mean, if they fuck him over after that, that's different, but, you know... Always give people the benefit of the doubt the first time. It's the second time when you bitch slap them.
Scrub off. So blind, are you? May every door slam on your nose.
Jesus Christ, some people just do not like Geralt today. And to say he's fighting the beast of Beauclair. Or Beauclair. I don't know why I said Beauclair. No L. Do not know why I said... Ah, it doesn't matter. Alright, so... Hopefully we can find ourselves some more actual quests and not just contracts, because I intend to leave the contracts for later. But I guess I could start the side quest in early. I may have a quick look up to see whereabouts this quest is in the line of like quests, and see if I've got like there's a lot more quests to do. I think that's the only time I'd ever look up like a quest. I have no intention of looking up how to do it, but I would like to know how many more come after it to see if I've got like how much time I've got, so I can spread out my game plan. Then again, I guess knowing will make it worse, because you'll know exactly how many quests are left, and then the second you see the last quest, you'll be like, I know this is the last quest. Yeah, fuck it, we're not gonna do that. So.
My friend, it's common knowledge. Bombino Nero yields.
Travelers beware. If you aim to travel away the road through Fox Hollow, the Tullison's caverns have become infested with crooks led by a shady individual known as Loth Halfbreed. Bypassing that area is strongly advised unless accompanied by a well-armed escort. Need a herbalist. I can cure a sick and uplift the downtrodden. A downhearted said. Sorry. Is it love you seek? I can help you find it. Or do you seek love buried? That can be arranged. Your heart's captor tormenting you. Your heart can be changed. Trouble with neighbours, with enemies, their prosperity eating you up inside. I'll plague them with bad breath, warts, itches, numbness. Whatever you desire, and all for a reasonable price. The Herbalist of Castle Ravello. Ladies, keep an eye on your men. Consider yourselves warned. At the top of Link's Crag dwells a witch who muddles with menfolk's mind. I don't know what sorcery the Trollop uses, but ever since my husband visited her, he's changed beyond recognition. Beware the witch of Link's Crag. Beware Cotton Manor. Don't even go close. Cutterin Manor, so don't even go close. Needed Master Magica. I need a hard-hined man who won't spill his sphincter at the sight of sorcery and can give a witch a good feckin' hiding if it comes to it. You'll find me chopping wood near Fox Hollow. My name's Jacob, and chopping wood's what I do. All you poop-brain feckers who think you're jesters, I'm warning you, jesting's over. And organising an expedition. Anyone who desires glory and fame is invited to join me at Grand's place on the 17th of the current month. I plan to set out a good company in search of adventure. We are sure to encounter many damsels in distress and have ample opportunity to help the oppressed. Something tells me I got no quest from that. Oh no. I got one.
Is the sweetest grape in Beauclair, as anyone can tell.
Yeah, I literally got one. Shit. And it isn't it? You know what? Fuck it. It's nearby. We'll go do it straight away. I'm gonna walk there though. Can't be asked running. Sorry, can't be asked getting my horse. Oh, who'd ever think though a walled vineyard? That's an interesting. Like that is legit an interesting thing. You wouldn't think a vineyard would be walled. Oh well, it is what it is, isn't it?
Gods be bum-poked. You must hang on, milady.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Moholt, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Link's Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. 2nd edition. Ament it in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here. Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
I'm missing something else. What am I missing?
Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
I'll do you a deal. 115.
Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Link's Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Link's Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Well then, off we go, I guess. Roach, will you just fucking come here when I call you, you awkward fucking horse? God, at least my horse in Red Dead Redemption is a little bit more fucking, you know, it comes to me when I gotta call it. So I guess we'll see if this witch is truly a witch. I guess we'll also find out what the fuck's happened.
Faster.
Right, let's get up this path. There we go. I'm pretty sure keep going up is the correct thing to do here. A panther that doesn't want to stab me to bite me to death. Okay, that's an interesting thing.
A hut. The witches.
Well, unfortunately, gentlemen, I'm going to actually have to end this part early, so hope you guys enjoyed, and the next part will continue on. See you guys then.